cheer last year and apparently got a standing ovation. I didn't know that. Is someone that when he tells you his age, you're gonna slightly cry a bit when you find out that he's actually 22, and you're very old. And since most of us are here, we decided to have a little demonstration of what's coming next in CodeSandbox. So please give a huge round of applause for Ives and Bas. You made slides.
In 2 minutes.
In the last 15 minutes, you made slides. So I think you're really gonna like this. Is it mirroring the screen?
Does it work?
I don't know if it fucking works. You made them.
I think it works. Oh, no, it doesn't work.
No, you need to mirror. Is it mirror? Go to arrangement. Yeah, mirror displays.
Mirror.
Yep, now it works. Don't let show them your Slack.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
That's your Slack. Get out.
Ah.
There we go. Okay, CodeSandbox news.
Hello, everyone. So, maybe some of you remember last year. Who of you were here last year? Oh, that's quite an amount. Good return rate. So, I'm here to, together with Bas and Sarah, to talk about CodeSandbox and what's new. And first, I just want to show you what CodeSandbox is. It's this. It can be bigger. It's an online editor for example, Vue applications. So you can change stuff. For example, here, hello links.
You didn't save it.
Oh, I should save. Oh, I lost network connection. Oh, that's sad. How a demo starts. Oh, well, I'm going to show it later. The first thing that I want to talk about is that last time that I was here, we were a team of 2, and we now doubled in size. That's good, right? So now Sarah joined the team, and Bogdan also joined the team, but Bogdan isn't here, and it's pretty sad because he's a big fan of Vue. He also built something that I quickly want to show to everyone. It's called CodeSandbox containers. Normally, we run CodeSandbox in the browser. And what he did, he made all sandboxes that have a specific setting work in a Docker container. So that means that you can run any project that runs locally directly in CodeSandbox. And one of those any projects is Nuxt. So you can now develop in Nuxt, and it works on CodeSandbox. Maybe this demo does work. Depends on if I can save. Yeah, look, it updates. And you even have this nice terminal, so you can do things like ls, and you can try to hack CodeSandbox. Many have tried. I'm not going to encourage you to try. Another thing that I wanted to show in what's new in CodeSandbox, and that will be released this month, most probably, is is VS Code integration in CodeSandbox. So you can...
More VS Code integration.
More VS Code. So we already had VS Code integration in a beta. So you can do things like, you can change your VS Code settings. You can copy your VS Code settings over from your previous settings. You can change your keyboard shortcuts to your VS Code settings. You can change your user snippets for C in CodeSandbox. And what will come this doesn't work in a new version yet. But what will come this month is VS Code extension support. So then you can run VS Code extensions in CodeSandbox. And the interesting thing about this implementation is that the VS Code extensions all run inside the browser. So normally, I had to do a lot of weird stuff to make that work. Because if you want to run VS Code extensions in the browser, you have to mock all these Node utilities. Like, if you now do something like, we now have FS in the browser, for example. Or, is this big enough? Yeah. You can see, like, it's like you can use FS in the browser, you can use process. We even mocked child process. So when child process does a fork, instead of creating a new Node process, we've spawned a new web worker. And that's why lots of Node stuff now works inside CodeSandbox. So for example, this is an extension that I'm using. It's VS Code Vim, and I can do things like I can do things like this, change stuff. I can toggle Vim here, and now Vim is disabled. I can change Vim settings. I can use Emmet. VS Code extensions now work in CodeSandbox, so you can do a lot of stuff that works in VS Code. So those two things are what I wanted to show in regards to what will come to CodeSandbox in, is it February? In February?
This month is February, yes.
Yes. Also, something that I wanted to do in the last talk, but I forgot to do it, was make a sound. So I'm now going to try. It works. OK, you can take over.
Okay, I just want to say what I've been working on. So the next feature that I've been working on that will be released most likely this month as well is that we'll now have support to deploy pretty much anything to Netlify as well. So you're not logged into Now anymore. You can also deploy pretty much everything to Netlify, including Nuxt and everything. By default, we'll just generate your things and deploy them to Netlify. So we're trying to add more service providers so that you get more choice in a thing, and we're working with Netlify to finish this. There is already a working prototype, but the internet does not allow me to upload a zip file to it. It's not helping, but yeah, just believe me, it's a thing. There's a pull request. You can do that. So I think this is what we wanted to show you. Just
stickers.
We have a shit ton of stickers.
Yes.
So if you come to the three of us, we shall provide you with CodeSandbox stickers. So for the next 2 days, we are here, and we'd like to provide you with stickers. We also, if you haven't used CodeSandbox, or you've used it very few times, we'll be here tomorrow, and we'd really like for you to use it so that we can see how we can improve the product for anyone who's not used to CodeSandbox. Because the moment you have something set up on your machine, you already know how it works. So we can't really find a lot of problems in UI and UX. So it would be really helpful if you could just sit with us for 5 minutes and try to use it and see any problems that you have with it. And yeah, so just wanted to give you some news about CodeSandbox. Doubled in size, VS Code, Vim, and white teams. So that's good.
Oh yeah, I forgot to show the white team.
We have white teams now. I don't know. Victoria likes white teams. Where's Victoria?
You have
She likes white teams. She's weird.
Ooh.
The Germans. Ooh. Am I right?
Ooh.
Look at this. So pretty.
So nice. Best feature.
But we do have Night Owl by Sarah Drasner, so that's good.
Yeah.
That was actually, I think, one of the first features that I did was like, we're getting Night Owl on this pitch.
It's funny, like when I change to the white team, I see everyone light up, and then when I go back, then it's dark again. The screen is so big.
So if you have any feature ideas or any requests, we do have fancy email. You can email us at hello@codesandbox.io, or you can create an issue, and we'll be more than happy to hear your ideas. So anything that you want to say tomorrow to us, that would be great. I have no speaking or MC duties tomorrow, so that's going to be great. I can't wait. So that's it. Please give a big round of applause for this smart 22-year-old.